The boogeyman's in the corner. Oh, that's a damn animal, idiot! Danger, danger! This is it. Don't get scared now.
Prissy, this is for real.
What's going on, guys and gals, and welcome to Good Real Hunting. We're in for the good reels so you don't have to. It's your boy Brad, the Brett Man's right over there. We're back with the next episode of Tearing It Up Live, baby. And today we're going to be talking about the Stranger Things characters, all of them. At least for the most part. I'm sure we'll probably leave some mofos off at some point. But yeah, we got a big list of characters we're going to fucking tear up tonight. And I'm really stoked about it, Birdie.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm always ready to tear shit, knocking mushrooms up, man. I'm ready to tear things up. And just in case if somebody doesn't know what we're talking about when it comes to tears, what are tears, man? What are we doing?
I'll tell you what we're doing, man. We're slapping these mofos, each and every one of them, into categories. We're not ranking them per se, but it's kind of the same concept is that, you know, you're going to have, we have 5 tiers here planned out, Birdie. We got, you know, starting at the bottom, I guess. We should start at the bottom. You got the thing. Can you pull the thing up? Can you?
Yeah, you want me to go ahead and just pull up the whole thing?
Yeah, the thumbnail's fine. That's fine.
Okay, we'll pull up the thumbnail. And I see Destiny's in the house, too, because we got to give her some credit for some of these tier ranking names.
Hell yeah, she is. Yeah, she came up with some good ones for us. And, you know, the worst tier, the worst of the worst, you know, the bottom tier here is going to be the upside down. Obviously, nobody wants to be stuck there. That's a crappy place to be. Second worst tier is the Russian prison. Nobody likes that either, but at least there you get to meet good friends like Dimitri. And it's a nice place to be at certain times, I guess. And then 3, Starcourt Mall, man. A lot of fun, but overpriced goods. And then there's big-ass monsters busting through at some point. So there's a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. It's right there in the middle. Of course, number 4 is 11's Egos, which is always a good time, unless it's not breakfast time, and then you're kind of in trouble. But
let go of her ego.
Exactly. At the end of the day, that's still pretty awesome. And then obviously at the top, you can't beat the Hellfire Club, that cult, those little assholes. But this is where all the cool kids are going today. That was
the big time Destiny suggestion on that one. And you know what? Rightfully so.
Hell yeah, dude. I think so. I think that you can't go anywhere. You can't go any other directions. You can't go any other directions for the top. You just can't do it.
No, hell no. And let me go ahead and address some people. Like Destiny said, Eddie, this is for you. And you know what? It is for him. It is for Chrissy. It's for all the people who like freaking got in this show, man. Which before I address the rest of the chat, I'm going to go ahead and play this little clip because we are going to be spoiling, or we'll do our best not to spoil things, but sometimes it'll be hard with certain characters not to spoil something. So this is your spoiler alert.
No, hang on. Spoiler alert. Okay.
Thank you, Darth Stewie. Yeah, thank you, Darth Stewie. So let me go ahead and finish out the shadows here. We got the Dark Effort Files podcast. Hello there. General Caleb. He's going to be with us, part of the Halloween Scream series. So we're looking forward to see what his thoughts are about the Halloween franchise. We got our boy, Gory Tiger. Watch out behind you. God, he always makes me look. And then I think this is a new one. Ethan Cole, Bro 18 Gamer. Welcome to Good Real Hunting. Make sure everyone in the chat make him feel welcome. So I just gotta say this: I hate Barb. We might hate Barb. Barb's going to be a part of the list of discussion.
We're gonna hit Barb. Yeah, we're gonna hit her up.
Yeah, and then hit her harder for the Edema Gordon. But yeah, then there's Destiny Hellfire Club. Horrorhead Heather, what's going on?
Nice to see you.
God mighty, we love you, Heather. So long time no see. We love always having you here. We've already fucked up, Brad.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't fuck up. You fucked up. I did. I was here. I just had to show up.
Well, I say there's still time, bud.
Yeah.
So, And then sweating and just got out of the shower. There we go. Try to
Dude,
cool
that
off.
that happens every time. There's no way after the workout, especially. It's like you go to shower to cool off. You get done showering. When you're drying off, you're still sweating. It's the worst this time of the year, man.
And even Cole said he's been here before. Dude, I apologize. We're starting to get like a following now where we see a lot of different people. So I do apologize for that.
Yeah, welcome nonetheless for tonight, and we're glad you're here with us.
And then she says she doesn't have her brows on now. So Destiny, I'll make it up to you. We'll get you a featured stream episode in your honor. So just because like I should have known better. So damn. And then we got our boy Matt Fudge.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't miss him because he's the man.
Yeah, no, because he is now freaking a producer now for freaking My Special Boy. So we gotta give him props for that.
Hell yeah. And also going to be jumping in on that House Scream stuff. Yeah, he's doing
he's going to be doing like the kill stuff, I believe.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. Good times are waiting for us all.
Oh hell yeah, and we'll address more of the House Scream towards when we close up the show. So, but I think everybody's here for us to tear it up. So I say let's get to it.
Dude, let's tier some freaking characters, man. I tell you, that's one thing about this damn Stranger Things universe is they provide us some fan-fucking-tastic characters from day one. And they continue to do so. I did a ranking on my TikTok of all the characters from season 4, what they did.
That's not what I want.
And dude, I think 3 of my top 3 characters were all people that's been introduced after season 1. Like they just keep bringing us new and awesome characters, and I'm excited to tackle them all tonight.
Oh yes, sir. And I've never really thought about it, so this is going to be fun for me. Like just actually, kind of like sit back, relax, and Brad, while I'm doing this, you're going to be in charge of the chat. Is that okay?
Yeah, dude, I can do that.
All right.
I think I can do a pretty decent job.
Oh man, you know what? How about you pick first? Which character do you want to freaking talk about?
You know, I think we should start at the bottom. And now we're here. I don't know. Actually, I can't see who's down there really, so you might have to just pick one and pull them up, or tell me who it is.
This one right here, if my mouse is on, that's Karen Wheeler. That is Mike's mom.
Okay, yeah, let's pull her up.
All right. We'll just put like the freaking mouse finger right there. But yeah.
Okay.
So, any thoughts about freaking Mrs. Wheeler?
She's good. I remember. So I just remember. Really, I remember in the first season, both of the Wheeler parents stood out to me. But really, they haven't done a lot since. She's always still kind of there. She doesn't really stand out enough since then to really make me put her any higher than a Russian prison. I think at this point, not a bad character, just not really utilized all that much. There's not a lot going on. And yeah, I think at this point, she just doesn't, when you stack her up against some of these other characters, she's just going to fall that low.
And you know, and I agree with that. And I just saw Kyle pop up in the chat too. What's going on, Kyle?
Hello.
Yes, sir. So, and Brad, you're actually just read my mind right there. My decision for Kaylin Wheeler is going to be the Russian prison as well. She, like, when she gets the time to shine in a particular scene, she does indeed shine. And even though she was kind of shining when she was trying to hit on Billy, you know, in season 2.
Yeah, that shit got weird. You know, that's why she's going down this low too. It's just because she's done some weird stuff since I don't know, but yeah,
but she is a good mother towards Nancy, especially with Nancy. Like they had a good heart to heart, like in the earlier seasons. So you know, she's not quite at Hawkins Slab, but I put her right at the Russian prison. So I agree with you.
I concur.
All right, so you know what? We just did the mom. Let's go ahead and just do the freaking dad, Ted Wheeler, Mike's dad. So I'll just keep letting you go and I'll go.
Okay. For him, kind of the same thing. Again, had a lot of stuff going on in the first season, but then kind of died down. But for the fact that he didn't hit on Billy, I think I'm going to put him on the in the middle because he is pretty entertaining when he comes on. He's always the one that just doesn't give a shit. He's like, oh, I'm just reading the paper, quit fucking around. Like I'm going to put him in the Hawkins lab.
Oh, really, dude? I'm very surprised by that. To be honest with you, I'm going to be honest. I don't really remember too much of his scenes, though, like him being a real standout. So, honestly, probably in a shocker, I'm going to put him in the Upside Down for me.
The Upside Down? You know, you can put him in Russian prison with the...
Well, that's what would be averaging out. So, that is where we're going to put him.
Cool. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, that's kind of the second choice. I think that's good. He's just kind of in the middle, you know? But yeah, that's a good spot for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So let's go another one, and then we'll address the chat and see what's going on in there. So Brad, you're next on the pick.
I can't see anybody, so just pick somebody for me if you don't care.
Well, dang gummy, we need to readjust your eyes here. So I
Well,
don't
they're
want
just
to try to
tiny,
get
man.
for the good. I don't want to get for the good people. So like just quick early, you know. So let's go with Dr. Owen. He
Okay.
had a pretty big role in this season, or in season 4.
Yeah, he's good. No, so I am confident. I want to put him in Hawkett's lab. That's where I want to put him. He's good. Again, like he had some good moments. He's nice to 11, but again, he's not good enough to be in the top tier. So he's a good dude. Let's put him there.
You know what? And plus, he's a scientist, right? So he needs to be in the lab. He needs to freaking work and make that pay. But all seriousness, though, I think he's a really good supporting character, especially with season 4 towards 11. Just because he really does have true good intentions for L to go against Dr. Brenner. So, and plus, is he still freaking handcuffed into that lab?
I think he is, dude.
Yeah, so that's why he needs to go into Hawkins Slab, in my opinion. So I agree with you.
I think that's a good spot for him.
Yeah, so and letting you all know too, after the show is over, in the description, I will post a link for this particular tier making, so you can make your own tiers. So, and plus, we'll post tomorrow because we want to see where you all rank all these characters in our custom tier as well.
Hell yeah, dude. We'd love to see that. And while you're there, pulling up the next person, Destiny said that Ted should go in the Upside Down. He's literally useless. Yeah, he is useless, but he's funny, though. He is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Horhead says, I can't remember any of the parents, just Joyce and Hopper. They were all forgettable to me. Yeah, that's kind of where they all kind of at the bottom of the list.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Flamethrowers, and he said his name is Keith and he likes to party.
Who the fuck is Keith?
That's what we're still trying to find out, man. And then Destiny also said that Owen is definitely a Hawkins lab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, most definitely.
And then Ethan, I'm sorry, Mike used to be a good character. We'll get to him, but I agree, he used to be.
Yeah, I know. Like, we're gonna get a little bit of shock territory with Mike, or probably not too shocking. So, let me see here. I think we are good. So it'll be my turn to pick. Which I'm going to mispronounce his name since we're going with doctors right now, but Dr. Alexi or Alex.
Alexi,
yeah. Freaking from season 2. I remember him just being all obsessed with slushies for the most part, but other than that, I really don't remember too much of him. I just know he had a sad death, just because he really did want to help at the end, and he does indeed help. Which actually, he's season 3. I'm season 2 and 3 are a little mixed for me. So I am going to put this freaking Slurpee son of a gun. I'm a little kind-hearted, so I'll give him a little Hawkins lab.
I can agree with that. I think he's good. He was kind of annoying at times for me, but he was entertaining, and he ended up having a good arc. And again, like the way he kind of went out there at the end, I thought was cool. So yeah, he's right in the middle, man.
Mm-hmm. And plus, to a fellow icy person, I love the blue raspberry, even though he is obsessed with cherry.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, cherry's good. Let me see if I can find. You may pick one out, Birdie. I can try to look at these little sons of bitches and see if.
Yeah, you go ahead, or we can go with the last doctor.
Yeah, go ahead with the pick. The nice doctor.
All right, Dr. Brenner.
Ooh.
Yeah, this son of a bitch.
Honestly, like his shit's always been really boring to me. His stuff with L in season 4, it was just really the dragging point of the season, the shit that just never happened to continue rolling. Like it was just I just kind of always wanted to be done with it. Even in the first season, like he was kind of interesting. He got better. He had a nice arc in 4, but I still just overall just never really been a huge fan of the storyline or him. So I'm going to go with Russian Prison here.
All right, and Russian Prison? Damn,
yeah.
Dude. Because I kind of agree with you. His stuff is not very what we call eventful or exciting, but his story, tying into whole 11's arc, is really important. So I didn't want to put him exactly at 11's egos. So I was going to personally put him in Hawkins' lab just because he is crucial to the story.
We need a tiebreaker. We got to have a tiebreaker somehow.
Oh yeah. So do I need to freaking put a poll in the chat real quick?
Yeah, you can try and we can move on.
Because I do have what's everybody's favorite seasons, but man, I didn't ever expect that we need a tiebreaker this early. So let me go ahead and create a poll, and don't look at my search history, Flamethrower Fluff. I know you, dude. So, let me get a poll in.
Poll it, and then we'll do. Let's say we can do 3 more, 2 more. We'll do 2 more, and by the time the total the 2 more are done, we'll check the poll and go from there. Unless we need another tiebreaker, then we're going to be in
Hawk and Slab and Russian Prison.
Yeah, just do those, and then the people can vote, and then we'll put them wherever the people vote.
Yeah, we'll check back on you guys later on that. So do us a solid right there. So okay, since I said we'd pick the doctor, so Brad, you're definitely up next.
Okay, let me see if I can see. You know what?
And what's up, Robert the Wolfman?
Let's get one. Let's go with the newcomer, Jason.
Okay, there he is. He's not wearing a hockey mask, but that's okay, Vo. So go ahead, Brad. What about Jason?
I hated it, dude. I didn't think he was. I not only was he an asshole, nobody liked him, but I also just thought his whole storyline was pointless at the end of the day. It just got really annoying, really redundant. We just wanted to see Eddie have a good time, and this guy just kept getting in the way. So he's going in the upside down for me. I didn't like him.
Oh, damn, yeah. Dude. Well, this is probably going to be easy math here because I was going to freaking put him at Hawk and Slab because that's what he is supposed to be. He is supposed to be that asshole, man. Like when Vecna's on screen, we need another asshole, and Jason's there. And you know what? He is a really good speaker, foe, too. Like, he really just brainwashes the masses people, like the townsmen that try to hunt down Eddie and the Fire Club, or the Hellfire Club members, man. Because, again, remember, it's a freaking satanic cult, man. Well, claiming the Jason. And plus, so I say, since I'm putting in a Hawk and Slab, you're putting him in the upside down. Let's freaking split him right down in half. And let's send him to the Russian prison.
I concur. I'm good with that.
Yeah, even though if he got my freaking death reference right there.
But at the end of the day, I just thought everything, like his whole storyline was just. I did like that he was a bad guy they put in that had good motive, right? He was just trying to do the right thing, I guess, and try to find because he believed what he was doing was right. Doesn't make it right, but he wasn't out there just to be an asshole. But the whole thing was annoying as fuck. I really didn't like the storyline, and it just got redundant. But yeah, anyway, you want me to pick another one or?
Or I kind of went like 2 in a row. So how about you get one more?
All right, let's go with. Oh man, I can't see who. You know what? Let's go with Bob. Let's throw a big one in. Let's throw Bob in.
Oh, Bob. There's Bob, freaking Sam from Lord of the Rings. Man, first off, I love that actor.
Samwise the Great, Rudy, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, freaking Rudy, man. Yeah, buddy. Getting a freaking sack, even though the freaking Jimbo dog freaking sacked his ass.
They did, and that was very sad. I liked Bob. I really dug the hell out of him. And who was it we were talking? I don't know where I saw this. This might be completely fake news. It might have been a TikTok. I can't remember, but didn't we? He came from Derry, right? And he was like He got attacked by Pennywise when he was younger or something.
Yes, that's a big crazy fan theory that's going on right now.
Okay, so that's super fucking cool, right? Like I like that. Man, I love Bob, but he wasn't around long enough for me to go into the Hellfire Club. You know what? Fuck it. Put him in the Hellfire Club. I liked him. I miss his ass.
Damn. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to put him in 11's Egos.
That's fine. That's fine.
You good with that, or do we need to do a vote on that?
No, I think we can. I'll agree with that. I can concur.
Yeah, just because I do love his character as well. Especially he's such a good mate with Joyce during season 2, and he was a good father figure towards Jonathan and Will. Especially towards Will because Will's gone through a lot of hell in season 1. So in season 2. Because he was telling them just tell the monsters to go away, even though that was pretty bad advice because freaking Bob had no idea what he was talking about. So that's why I had to narc him a little bit. That's why I'm putting him at 11's Egos. I'm
good with that, man.
I forgot it's supposed to be 2 G's in Egos.
That's okay, man. No worries. We don't want the copyright claim anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the discount Egos. This is the Kmart brand. I can agree with that. I got a little overzealous about him. That's fine. He was a highlight for season 2 for sure, though.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and pick one, and we'll address the chat, and we'll check to see how the poll's going. So if you went with a big one, you know what? How about me going with a little? I wouldn't say she's a big one, but very one that kind of like got the whole thing started. What about freaking Nancy's best friend, now dead, Barb?
Whip her up.
Yeah,
I'm
got
gonna
it right
say
here.
no. She was a highlight of the first season. I think she was always kind of that.
The voice of
Barb,
reason.
the voice of reason, especially for Nancy. Especially Nancy was getting wild at that time. She was getting a little wild and crazy, and Barb was trying to hold her back. And I miss
wouldn't
Barb.
you if freaking Steve Harrington is your boyfriend?
Hell yeah, I miss Barb. She's gonna go.
Too.
She's not gonna go amongst the best though. I'm gonna put her in Hawkins' lab.
You know what? I'll put her right there in Hawkins' lab too, just because like she was like one of the first like Demogorgon deaths too, and like that really just set the tempo of how deadly the Demogorgons are. So,
yeah, I think if she were around longer, I think she probably could have maybe jumped into the Ego land, but I just she wasn't around very long at all.
Plus, you remember that season finale where Nancy did find Barb in the Upside Down, getting all slimed and shit.
That was gnarly.
Yeah, so you gotta give her credit for that. So that's why Hawkins' lab is a perfect place for her.
It's a good place to be.
Let's freaking go to the chat here. What's going on, Cody Snyder?
Let me get some of these pulled up.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay. Yeah, Cody's in the house. Destiny says Barb is just so for her. She'd give her a Russian prison, to be honest. That's pretty low. But honestly, again, she was pleasant, but she wasn't there very long. So it was hard for her to kind of earn anything higher than that or Hawkins' lab at the most. Heather said Bob was awesome. Ego's level for sure. I agree. He was just a fun dude, man. I really enjoyed him and Joyce's relationship.
Yeah, and Destiny's also said that 11's egos for Bob as well.
Ethan says literally cared more about the Demogorgon than he did Barb. So that's fair.
Yeah, dude, that's absolutely fair. So oh yeah, and should have learned to shotgun a beer better, and she would have lived. Oh my gosh, Barb is like me in high school. Like we can't freaking shotgun a beer like that.
Yeah, but you can chuck some White Claws.
Damn right I could. Yes.
Right. He's saying he was so kind and helped Will a lot. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, no, you're right. That's a good one to pull up. Pull that up again.
Destiny said that he was so kind and helped Will a lot, talking about Bob.
Yeah, that was like what got like major points with me with Bob, was because that how important that scene was. Eventually, until like freaking Will got again. Poor Will.
He did.
Let me check the poll real quick. Okay, we got 7 votes, 71% for Hawkins. So we just got to put him at Hawkins at this point.
Okay, let's put him in there. That's fine.
All right,
with me. I'm good. I'm good to end that poll and get ready for the next tiebreaker.
Yeah, thank you so much, chat, for deciding that for us. So, I have a freaking short memory. Yeah, Hawkins. Okay, so there we go. So Brad, you're up.
Okay, let's see what we can do with. You know what? Let's go with newcomer, Dimitri.
All right, I got Dimitri right there. So, your thoughts on little good old Dimitri?
I love Dimitri, dude. I thought he was a highlight of season 4, one of many, really. A great new character to come in. Nice bromance with Mr. freaking Hopper. Rather, met the dude in prison. He was the guard or whatever that helped him out throughout the season. Liked him quite a bit. I'm really hoping he comes back and continues to tear it up with Hopper. I'm going to put him in the Ego Club. I really liked him.
Ooh, okay. For the 11th Egos Club. And you know what? I will send him right there as well, just because he is such, again, another great supporting character that goes with our main character to elevate the main character's arc, aka Hopper's, when they were in the prison, because Hopper just wanted to give up. And then Dimitri just wouldn't let him because involving Joyce and all that, that gave Hopper new life to keep fighting for that dream, you know? So that's all thanks to Dimitri, man. Especially, he also flipped freaking Yuri, man, to get that freaking plane working. So quit focusing on the peanut butter and freaking fix this plane, man. We got to get out of here. We got to go home.
I'll give you 100 to 1 odds. I like his odds, dude. His odds were always good. He was
never
great,
tell me
dude.
the odds.
Another freaking fantastic new character they brought in for us, and he's just a side character. He's never going to be anything more than that. But he's perfect. He's fantastic.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just bring up Yuri. That'll just be my next pick. And for Yuri, man, he's such an entertaining character, so I'm putting him at Hawkins' lap.
Yuri is Yuri's the dude with the pilot. Yeah. He was fun for me. But he also kind of got annoying too. He's got room to grow if he continues to, come back and he joins the club. But he was kind of annoying at times. I'm actually going to go right in the middle with Hawkins' lap for him. So we're going to have to get another tiebreaker up there.
All right, never tiebreaker time. So let me get here. Yeah, see now I'm regretting not getting Destiny on because we needed the tiebreaker. So let's see here. Yuri. And we said
Egos and the lab.
All right, so again, it's up to you, community. So be sure to vote in that poll. We'll get a couple of characters, if we'll check back on freaking Yuri, man, to see if he dropped any peanut butter over his penis.
He probably did.
Man.
Damn Yuri.
Oh, damn Yuri. So all right, Brad, you're next.
Okay, so we've done Yuri. Let's do let's get this one out of the way. Let's get what the fuck's his name? Jonathan out of the way. One of the main characters.
Yeah, Jonathan, man.
Dude, this guy doesn't. Yeah, this guy doesn't do jack shit. I know he got in trouble in real life, and they almost kicked him off the show. But he doesn't do anything. Like he literally, even in the first season, he was decent in the first season, but he was still like the least favorite of everybody. He's just kind of there. And honestly, he's been there ever since. I just overall, I think he's got to go. I'm going to put him in the Russian prison.
Yeah, man, I was like, even if you said the Upside Down, I actually probably would have agreed with you. But yeah, it is Russian prison for me as well because, yeah, Jonathan doesn't do a whole lot. Like, even though, like, I don't like him particularly right now because he's with Nancy. He doesn't freaking deserve Nancy. Freaking Steve does. But plus, Jonathan didn't do anything in season 4 except having that one moment with Will, and that is what saves him from the Upside Down for me, and he's going to the Russian prison.
Yeah, he does have good moments. They're few and far between. That's why he's not the worst of the worst. But he had nice moments in season 1 with Will. He had a really nice moment with Will in season 4. And, every once in a while he's been there. He's been fine. But like I just, he definitely won Nancy over in the first season. That was fun because Steve was the asshole back then and he was kind of the good guy. So that was when, that's what gets him up to the Russian prison.
Yeah, and all good points, indeed. So, trying to think who I want to freaking pick. Ah, man, dude, this is getting hard now because we're really getting to some strong. Oh, actually, let's have fun with this one. I'm going to freaking pick Angela, the bitch in season 4. And let me go ahead and just tell you, she goes to the Upside Down because she is just a complete bitch.
Dude, I liked Angela. I mean, not as a person, obviously. She was definitely a bitch, but I liked, she was fun though. She created this nemesis for 11.
11.
Yeah, I really liked her. That kind of rivalry they were brewing. So yeah, she sucked, but I thought she was relevant. Unlike Jason, Jason was just annoying. She was there. She was an asshole, but she was actually serving a purpose in the plot. And so I would actually put her in the middle. I would give her Hawkins' lap.
All right, so with your Hawkins' lap and my Upside Down, we just got to put her in the Russian prison.
Yeah, let's put her there. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So, damn, I didn't know you felt that highly of freaking Angela. So, damn, that's surprising.
She provided value. She provided value.
Yeah, again, she did. It's just God, man. I've just again, I had kind of had a personal attachment on bullies. So I just kind of I just don't like bullies, man. I really
Well,
don't.
nobody likes them, but she served her purpose, and provided value to. Flopbuster's in the house. Welcome, and also had a good time the other night as well. Lee McCoy has guard number 2 as the best character in history of the show.
Dadgummit, I knew I forgot a character to add in this list, and he freaking Lee deserves the Hellfire Club.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that, Brad?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like he in season 1, if you pay very close attention, Lee is one of the security guards.
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome. I have to go back and see that. That's cool.
Hell yeah, man! Like because I plan on rewatching this season when we freaking do the ranking here in 2 years. But
oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna rewatch all these before the new season
5,
yeah,
or the final season.
Yeah, Cody Snyder wants to change his vote. By the way, hit the wrong one. So I don't know if there's a way you can or not. But if you tell
for
us...
the current ones, so yeah, I don't even know, Cody. Which one did you vote for? And I'll just remember.
Yeah, we'll get you squared away, bud.
Know. So,
Ethan said that. Oh, sorry. Ethan said that Jonathan is his third favorite, and then Destiny said Steve doesn't deserve Nancy.
What? Destiny, come on.
Hey, in the first season, though, he was an ass.
No, he was an ass, but he probably has the best arc out of all the characters, in my opinion, Fo.
I agree.
Yeah, come on, man. I was like, come on. It's like you want him to have the vision, but I'll get to more to Steve here. He'll be like one of our last couple of ones. So we just did Angela. So Brad, you're next.
Let's go with who's this dude right here? I can't tell. Move over to the left. Second from the left, actually at the bottom left. This guy, who's that?
Right here, like where my mouse is on. That's 11.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh my gosh.
They're tiny, dude. I don't have that.
Oh, I know. Just give me a character. Just send me a character's name. I'll tell you if they're fair or not.
Let's go with let's go with newcomer Argyle.
Oh, freaking Argyle. There we go. Freaking pineapple on pizza, dude.
Freaking Surfer Boy pizza, man.
Man, so what are your thoughts about good old Argyle?
Loved Argyle, dude. He was such a fun addition to this cast. He was really the only highlight of that crew that he was with in season 4. Their side quests with him, Jonathan, Mike, and whoever else was there, I don't even care because they were all just doing Argyle.
Will.
Yeah, Argyle was the man. I'd go ahead and put him up because he's just so much fun. Like you never know what he's gonna say. He's always coming up with great ideas. He's always like the bath salt freaking floater boy thing. It was awesome at Surfer Boy Pizza. He's getting egos. 11's egos for me.
You know what? I freaking put him there too because you're exactly right, Fo. He's such a fun. Like anytime he's on screen, he makes the most of it, and he gets us something to remember him by. Even though if he doesn't put pineapple on his pizza, he would go to the Hellfire Club.
Hey, so, don't hate it till you try it, bro.
Hey, that is true, dude. I know who Keith is.
Who's Keith?
I swear to God, I know who Keith is. Keith is that freaking guy at the ever Surfer Boys pizza that Argyle had to convince to let them use the shop. No shit. No shit.
Also a good dude.
Dude, he is a good dude. So, hey, man, freaking Surfer Boys for life. So, Argyle, you deserve 11's egos.
Hell yes. Loved Argyle.
Plus, it's a good high snack, too.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't know, but that's what I hear. But, so... Dude, okay, we're getting pretty close, so let me go ahead and knock out this other kind of like little minor character, and we're pretty much at the big time at this point. Freaking Susie, man.
Susie's
Dustin's girlfriend. That's right. Genius.
You know what? She's fun. Love the never-ending story part and the at the end of season 3. That was fantastic, and I'm glad she got to come back for this one. She's a lot of fun. I hope to see her come back and continue doing that. I'm going to put her at Hawkins' lab.
You know what? I'll put her at Hawker's Lab too because, like, she does have a lot of great, like, a lot of entertaining scenes, especially kind of like, with the song at the end of season 3. And then she had that important role to trying to find 11, like, expanding upon how freaking smart she is, even though her house is so much fun too. But other than that, she just doesn't get a lot of her screen time, and that kind of affects her rating in this. So that's why Hawkins Lab for her.
Absolutely.
Again, she's smart, so she deserves to be in the lab.
Hell yes.
So, all right. I know one more character we could do. If we could get on to Or actually, we got 2 more characters, and pretty much everybody else is big time at this point.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then we'll check on the Yuri poll. So do you mind if I freaking just go for you and go for me?
Yep, go ahead.
And then we'll freaking go at it.
Flamethrower said Susie's a keeper. She changed the boyfriend's grade. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh my gosh,
she's good.
Yes.
And Destiny also said that she should get a Hawkins lab. She's super helpful, but also never-ending story pissed me off. What? Because Hopper could have died.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? Could have.
But, still alive.
Did he die?
Oh, man. And then Flopbuster said that the fucking never-ending story song is perfectly cringe. Oh, dude. It's so cringe. And everybody's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's super cringy, but it's awesome at the same time. Just seeing Dustin freaking...
Oh, my god.
That still cracks me up.
Freaking Dustin, man. And then we'll get to our boy Dustin here in a minute. But Brad, for my pick for you, because I know this is something you will pick, let's talk about Murray.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking love Murray, dude. Especially in season 4. He's the karate master, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, you can't do anything without Murray up in here. Fantastic. He's going Egos for sure. He's such a good time.
Dude, I absolutely agree with you, because when he does the whole karate thing, I'm like, man, this guy's full of shit. If he actually does karate, I'm like, holy crap, that came out of nowhere. But I loved
Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, dude, no mercy. And then he freaking took even freaking Rick Dalton's playbook and asked the freaking Demogorgons if they want some sauerkraut as he's shooting the flamethrower.
Yeah, that was freaking great, dude. I love
Yes, I do. Absolutely. Murray goes to freaking 11's Egos, man, because anything he does, he's freaking entertaining. It's just, to me, what holds him back for Hellfire Club. It's just he is a supporting character.
That's kind of it for me. He definitely could get there. I think he could definitely get there. For me, he really kind of stepped up his game in season 4. I can't remember a lot. I know he did some stuff. It's just been a while since I've seen the other seasons, so I don't really remember that much that stood out as much as he did in season 4. But he's definitely got room to grow. Upon rewatch, he may go up a notch because he's that good.
Actually, man, I'm starting to kind of forgive him because we need to show supporting characters some love. So I'm actually thinking about doing a Hellfire Club.
Well, there's nothing to forgive him for. Fucking Egos is fantastic. He's great. I think he's still got room to grow.
Right. We'll keep him there. But
if you want to go Hellfire Club, we can put it to the people. I'm staying at Egos personally.
Let's keep it at Egos, man, because that's fine. And then the last person I was going to mention, I think we're going to hit big time at this point, is freaking Chrissy. Because
Chrissy, wake up.
Chrissy. Yeah, Chrissy, wake up. Come on. But man, dude, I feel like, they freaking missed the mark with her. Like, I understand what they were setting her up to do and all that with the first episode and all that, but the problem was they teamed her up with Eddie, man. If we fell in love with her, and it was just like, and that's not the Duffer Brothers' fault and all that. Sometimes they can't predict these things. I bet you $1,000,000 they did not predict the whole Eddie freaking monsoon that's happening. Now, if that's freaking taking over the world, like literally flipping the United States upside down with freaking Eddie Munson. So for Chrissy Foe, I definitely want to know more about her character, but unfortunately we will not. So I have no choice, even though I want to put her at Hawkins Lab, but I have no choice but to put her at Russian prison because we just don't get that much of her.
I would concur. They literally just brought in, this is a slight spoiler, but not really if you watch the first episode. They literally just bring her character in just to kill her off. Like, it's just somebody to kill. So there's really nothing that stands out about her that much. So yeah, Russian prison, I'm good with.
All right, let's put her right friggin' there, man. So let's check the chat, then the poll, and then we'll get down to the nitty gritty with these epic characters.
Destiny said, the problem with Chrissy is she's dating Jason. Yeah, see, that's not good. Everything else is cool. Yeah, for sure. Let's go to Flamethrower said Murray is a love shaman, and he used my namesake. Flamethrower, yeah.
Yeah, damn right he does. And
Destiny's actually putting Murray in the Hellfire Club, one of her faves. And yeah, dude, he's definitely one of my faves.
Hell yeah. Sure. So, all right, let's check the freaking poll. With 6 Oh, dude, we got to keep the poll a little longer, man, because right now we're at 6 votes. It's 50-50 with Yuri.
Okay, cool.
So if you have not voted, be sure to vote on that. So we'll keep that up because once I see a different vote, that's when we'll end it. So, all right, Brad.
Well, I guess Whatever
Oh,
did Cody ever say? I guess I don't know if he's still here
oh
or
yeah,
not.
that's
But
right.
if he tells us what he changes to, pretty much decide the whole damn thing essentially.
Oh yeah, pretty
But
much. So, but yeah, bro, I'm ready for the freaking go to the main event characters. We got 15 characters left, but all these people are big time.
okay, I'm ready.
All right, yeah, of course, you're ready. So Brad, who you want to talk about?
Let's go with Robin.
Oh, dude, great pick. Thank you.
Let's kick things off with a bang.
Yeah. So, what do you love about Robin?
I love everything about Robin. I think she's absolutely fantastic. She was introduced. Was she came in 2 or 3 at the beginning of 3? That's what I thought. Yeah. Ever since then, she's been one of my favorite characters overall. I think she's got so much charisma. Her chemistry with Steve, that kind of friendship they have brewing is fantastic. And she really kind of grew as a friend with Nancy in season 4 too, and really just became one of my favorite characters. She's Hellfire Club for me. She's awesome.
Ooh, our first Fire Club from Brad there, but would it be for me? You know what? Spoiler. Abso-freaking-lutely. And how could you not vote? Because she's so damn likable, and just anything she does is great. So like, wait, so we're going to call him Vecna 1, Peter, like, or wait, was it? No, it was Vecna / 1 / just anything.
Great.
Oh, dude, it's freaking great. And plus, like, her little like her being all freaking nervous with the girl, like with her love interest, that girl, especially how she gets her at the end. Dude, it just like when Steve smiled at Robin when she got that opportunity, we were all like, Steve, man, we were so happy for freaking Robin, man. And plus, what really sets her in the Hellfire Club for me is a freaking learning that she is the daughter of one Ethan Hawke.
And Uma Thurman.
Yeah, I know, man. So, like, 2 great actors and actresses combining this. And she's only 24, too. She recently just turned 24. So, yeah, she's got a bright future.
She's been a huge highlight for me. And it's just somebody, like, whenever the group was together in 4, it was her. I think Eddie was there. And, yeah, it was the older kids. Her, Steve, Eddie. Like, she was just a highlight. Like, she's always been such a freaking, just a charm to be around, and it's awesome.
Wait, hold on a minute, because freaking Ethan just brought up an excellent point. Where the hell's Steve? I know I had
Steve. How'd you leave off Steve? What's Steve?
No, freaking tier maker. So freaking entertain the masses real quick. I gotta add Steve in real quick.
Okay, we're adding Steve.
He's got to because that's bullshit. That is absolutely my apologies, guys. I'm going to take a picture of this too. So if I have to rearrange them again, I know how to do it. So
okay, that's good news. We're going to get it all squared away. Steve's coming back.
Dude, thank you even so much for that, because that.
Yeah, good call.
I don't know what happened.
Good keeping an eye out. Steve really is a category of his own. Like, we'll get to him, of course, but like he could probably just have his own category on the damn thing, to be honest with you. So he'll be there. Don't you worry about Steve. He'll come around.
Damn right. He's free. I'll even tell you where he's free. And pretty much y'all assume where he's going to go for me. Like, just of me gushing over him a little bit ago.
Oh, you know what? We should have had his the pirate restaurant on here as one of the things. That would have been cool. But yeah, I like where we're at. I think so far so good. What are you guys thinking so far about the tiers?
Yeah, let us know about the tiers, and Brad, check on the poll too.
Do you guys vastly disagree with the tiers so far? You liking it? You digging it? Can you get behind it? That's what I would like to know. And I know that Flamethrower is here trying to replace you again because you keep fucking up.
Oh my gosh. Just replace me with Keith.
No, I'm kidding. Brett does a lot of hard work here, and this tier thing is part of it. But yes.
And you know what? Sometimes we fuck up.
The Keith thing did almost get you canned for a while, though. I gotta say that Flamethrower was ready to come on, and he still is.
Dude, it wasn't Keith. It was a certain family member. Oh my god! But that's not even what I meant. But we just turned it a complete 180.
We always do. Brett, I'm not going to be lying to you. I don't know how to even check the polls. So.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I have access to that. Let me check.
Okay, cool.
Still 50-50. So,
okay, 50-50.
If worst comes to worst, we'll let Destiny beat the tiebreaker.
Yeah, we could do that. She helped us come up with half the tiers, so that's good. That's a good call.
Okay. Back to our feature presentation. Luckily, it didn't mess up our tier thing, so we're good. Steve's in there now, so we're all good.
Okay, we're good to go.
Thank you, Ethan. So yeah, we're good. We're golden. We're ready. So I'm trying. You know what? You started out with a bang, right? Let me go ahead and freaking throw out a banger. Let's just go ahead and do it. 80 months in time.
Eddie! Oh!
It's freaking time for 80, man. And I'm just going to go ahead and just go straight to the point. He's freaking Hellfire Club because A, he found the Hellfire Club. B, he is a freaking amazing character. And just they did him injustice. And C, man, he's just freaking the master of puppets, man.
I agree. I totally agree with that, man. He's everything that makes Stranger Things great. Honestly, like he really is. He's the characters that he's awesome. You know, he's the older dude hanging out with the younger kids, but he's having a good time. He's not ashamed about it. He doesn't care about being cool. He doesn't care about being popular. None of that bullshit. He's just like, you know what? Let's go play some fucking D&D and let's have a good time. That's all he cares about. He's got that cool freaking bro ship building with Dustin, kind of, yeah, and Steve too.
Steve.
Like Steve and him became friends too. He was awesome. He was definitely a highlight from the first time we see him in the lunchroom. In the episode 1 of season 4, like we're like, this guy's going to be the fucking man. And then the end of the first season, he like, you know, he's playing, he's fucking, you know, he's getting beat by, you know, Dustin the Miss Sinclair, Erica Sinclair in D&D, and that shit was good. He's awesome. Yeah, Hellfire all day.
Oh, dude, absolutely. So let me go ahead and put him in Hellfire Club. So, anyways, we're moving on real quick. Nah, I'm just kidding.
He made the season. He said he literally was like he's what carried the season. Him and Sadie Sink, freaking.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Max.
get to her. Oh, dude, we're gonna get to her, man. But no, I was doing the joke with the upside down because Destiny said if Eddie does not get Hellfire Club, she was unsubscribing, and we cannot be having that because we need to keep the moderator for the next trivia night happy. So Eddie, absolutely Hellfire Club.
Absolutely, dude. Look at this little stepping stool thing we're getting here, man. This is interesting.
Dude, I'm kind of like, I thought we were going to have like 2 upside downs, but as of right now, I don't see any direction of the upside down.
I don't either. I don't see any of that going on. I think the closest chance to have any of them was going to be Jason or maybe Angela or maybe even Jonathan, but yeah,
no, they made
we'll
it.
See what happens.
They just barely made it, man. So, all right, Brad, your pick.
Okay. Let's go with Nancy Wheeler.
All right, freaking Nancy. Any relation to freaking Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street, especially with season 4?
It's a nice callback. If you remember, season 1 was full of classic horror callbacks. There was stuff from Halloween, a lot of stuff from It, a lot of stuff from Stephen King in general, E.T. All that stuff was in there. It was saturated in season 1, and I think Nancy was definitely a conscious decision of a name to kind of call back to Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh yeah, plus Nancy is just such a good character too, and this is another character too that has another very damn good arc. Because kind of like we say, like she was the party girl getting with the big time guy Steve. Advance just when Barb, it's just Barb, man. That's the whole turnaround with Nancy's character. Really just, and she also just goes after to whatever she has in mind, because you know that whole asylum scene that like. Yeah, Robin helped her out a lot, but Nancy was definitely the go-getter in that too. So, Brad, where do we put her?
That's one way to describe her. She's a go-getter, man. She's fantastic. I think so. I know she was very memorable in the first season, and also in season 4, she had some really good moments. I don't remember a ton of the stuff she was doing in the middle 2 seasons. I mean, obviously she was there, she was doing things, but the first and fourth has been her strongest.
Mainly doing Jonathan.
Oh, but I would give her an Eggos here, 11's Eggos.
You know, I'll really put her there too, just because she needs to be with Steve versus Jonathan. So hopefully season 5 does that justice.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we got freaking Nancy. You know what? I think it's time to tackle one of the kids, man. So let's freaking go with Lucas Sinclair.
Ooh, Lucas Sinclair, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I like his arc a little bit too. It like keeps going back and forth. Like he was very good in season 1, season 2 and 3. He's just And then the 4th season, he had probably his biggest arc yet of his character, because he's the freaking jock at the big time. He doesn't want to be seen as a loser, and then at the end, he just doesn't care anymore. He just kicks the hell out of Jason. He just kicks Jason's ass, and plus, his relationship with Max too, man, is really damn good and solid. So honestly, I put freaking Lucas into 11's egos.
And Cody brings up a good point, too. He was talking about how Lucas was manhandled by Billy, but Jason was kind of more of an even matchup. And by the way, Cody, I don't know if you were here a minute ago. We need your whatever you decide on that last poll is pretty much going to decide it, because I know you said you wanted to change your vote. I guess if you do change your vote, then it would change it. But if not, then we're still stuck. But
yeah, just let us know what your change vote was.
But yeah, I would give him 11's egos too. I think season 4, he was great. He was fantastic. Loved his arc. Throughout the, because everybody kind of gets tempted by the, the popular, being the popular kid or the cool kid in school or whatever, except for Eddie, of course. He didn't give 2 fucks. But Lucas did. He was kind of losing his friends there for a little bit, but then he comes back in with that code red, and that's when he came back and he was part of the club again. And yeah, he's up there for sure.
Yeah, man. And plus, Lucas won them a damn freaking state title, man. So you gotta give him props for that.
Hell yes. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, dude. That freaking shot at the end. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, dude. That and the dice roll, dude. That was just such good TV making right there.
And Cody said he was going to give Yuri a lab, Hawkins lab.
And he hit egos. So okay, so that means freaking Yuri is officially going to Hawkins lab.
It's not a bad place for you to go, Yuri.
Yeah, so
he's got room to grow.
Oh, definitely, especially if they go continue with his character. Because he's not guaranteed to come back yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree.
So, all right, Brad. I picked Lucas. So, what your pick?
Okay. Dude, let's do Erica Sinclair.
All right, freaking Erica, man. Definitely season 4 is her best season.
Oh, she was so good in season 4. I actually liked her more than Lucas in the season. Like whenever they first recruit her to play D&D in the beginning, and she's like, "Oh hell yeah, I'll go freaking kick some ass," and she does. That was good. And then she joins the club. She's the youngest of the bunch, but she joins the club and she's having a good time. She provides a lot of value. She's helping them out, getting through their different. I'm not going to spoil anything really, but once they go through their different stages there at the end. Yeah, she was fantastic. She was just a pleasure. Again, I would put her at 11's egos. All
right. And you know what? I'll freaking put her at 11's egos too, because let's just say if season 4, she did have what she did in season 4, to me, she would have been Russian prison. But season 4 literally shot her way up, freaking level 14, man. What was her Dungeons and Dragons name? Was it Lady Applejack or something like that?
I can't remember.
Help me out, Chad, if y'all remember
it was good.
her Dungeons and Dragons name. But it was hilarious how she was just so into it. And he's like, well, shit, damn. Okay, you can play. But no, Erica shined in every scene they gave her, especially season 4 was definitely awesome for her. So I agree, Brad. 11's egos.
Destiny says that Erica is Hellfire Club. She carries her own so well. She also kicks that dude in the balls. Yeah, she did. That's
good.
Why again I had her over over Mr. Sinclair in the season in my ranking. So yeah, she was fantastic.
That's my purse. I don't
another
know
season. Another season like this, you'll be in Hellfire Club all day. We'll probably do this again next or after the next season.
Yeah, especially if there's newer characters to be introduced and all that. So, all right. Man, dude, this is getting tough now of which ones we want to tackle.
Let's get Will.
You want to get Will?
Yeah, we can get Will.
Dude, out of the sympathy level, I put freaking Will at Hellfire Club.
He's gone through a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's gone through a lot of shit, especially he probably delivered some of his best acting in season 4, especially the car ride with Mike. Because we kind of feel sad for him. And his scene with Jonathan, too, just was great, too. And plus, I know Will is going to play a major factor in season 5. They've already established that already. The Duffer Brothers did, saying Will play a huge part. But until I see that huge part, I'm not there yet to put him at Hellfire Club. I am going to put him at 11's egos.
For Will, man, I'm actually going to go Hawkins Lab here. Reason being is not because he's bad. He's great. He's just, I think he's the weakest of the main kids overall, because only reason is because in the first season he's the missing kid, right? He's a very critical part, but he's not there like in the midst of trying to find him, because he's the one that's missing. He's the one that's gone, so we don't see. He's kind of like Doug in The Hangover. He's just gone. He's not a part of the club. He's the one that they're trying to find. So he wasn't a big part of season 1. Like 2, he was kind of stepped up. 3, he's always just kind of been in the middle. And then season 4, they sidelined his ass. He was there with Mike the whole time in the back car. Like he was just freaking not doing anything. Like he was just like, I mean, he had a good storyline. He did have a good storyline and an arc that was growing. But as far as what he was actually doing in the season, like he wasn't doing much, man.
Oh man. So okay, so you're putting him at Hawkins Slab. I'm putting him at 11's Egos. Is that another poll? We got to let the poll decide?
Yeah. And Cody said to be Doug in The Hangover too. He said he was typing that out as I said it.
Oh my gosh. All right, so we're going to type in Will with Egos and the lab. So, all right, just let us know.
Destiny says he deserves hellfire. He needs a break, dude. He does. I do give you he needs a break. He's gone through a lot of shit. I'm just, as far as it comes to, to value, like he's the missing kid. And then Ethan said, Will was done so dirty these last 2 seasons. He was so important in the first 2. Right. Yeah. He was important. He was the most important character of the first season, but he just wasn't there. Second season, he was fantastic. He was the one that was kind of like, still in the upside down. And then he just really in the 4th season was just really done dirty.
Oh, dude, absolutely agree with that. But I feel like season 5 is where Will's going to go to Hellfire Club. But until then, we'll let you all decide. Is he Hawkins Slab or 11's Ego? So be sure to vote in the poll, and we will get back to that here shortly. So, Brad, that was your pick, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Let's freaking just go ahead and do it, man. Let's freaking talk about Billy.
Okay.
Good old freaking Billy, man. I liked his performance a lot. Definitely a good asshole character, but he redeems himself at the season finale of season 3 by making the ultimate sacrifice. But dude, and plus he's the freaking Red Ranger, man. Like you gotta give him double points for being the Red Ranger in that Power Rangers reboot. So for me, my guts tell me 11 Egos, but if you put him at Hawkins Slab, I can put him there too.
I'm good with 11 Egos. He started off as being a complete asshole, and he still is. Like he's still not a good guy per se. He had a good arc that kind of turned him around a little bit, but at the end of the day, he provided value, and that's what I'm looking at here. I don't care if they're bad guys or good guys, as long as they're providing value to the story. That's where I'm gonna put him in the tiers, and he provided a lot of value. As Max's brother, she kind of relied on him, but at the same time, she understood that he was an asshole, and we got a lot of that dynamic in season 4 when she's seeing like not the ghost of him, but she's seeing like him kind of come back in her visions and whatnot. A lot of stuff. Oh, you wanted him dead and all that is what Vecna was saying, but like like maybe to an extent she did, but she's like at the same time she loved him, and I thought that was an interesting dynamic. So he was a bad dude, but he provided a lot of story, a lot of substance to the story. So yeah, I'm gonna give him the Egos.
Yeah, man. And Desi's saying Billy deserves the upside down, and she said what? Like meaning like she's shocked for us putting him at 11's Egos.
Oh yeah, he's totally an asshole. Nobody likes him like as a person. Like he's not a good person. But as far as characters go, he was a strong character.
He really was. It definitely helps with the Max character as well.
Yeah.
So I freaking just did freaking Billy there. So you're next.
Okay. Let's go with oh man, these are getting tough now, man.
I know. I'm assuming we're saving 11 for last.
We can.
Because she's a star.
Let's do Vecna.
Okay, let's freaking get to the big bad of season 4. So Brad, where does the big bad deserve to go?
So he is really the only villain we have on here, right? The only actual villain, like real villain, because he's the only one that's got any personality. He's the only
because like we didn't include the Demogorgon just because that's technically a creature, not a character.
So I really like what they did. And again, I won't specify anything just in case anybody hasn't seen the season, but I really like the twist we got with Vecna throughout. I thought that was a good payoff at the end of the first volume of season 4. I thought that was awesome. Really just kind of made some of that stuff make sense that we saw with 11 doing, like that stuff that just dragged on and on and on. I think he has potential to be a very awesome villain at the end of the day. I think they kind of did him dirty at the end of season 4 a little bit. I think, I would have liked to seen a little bit more havoc. I know at the end of the day, he came off very strong, but I would have liked to see him kind of dangle that character, kind of like they did with Thanos at the end of Infinity War. He was very much like kicking a lot of ass. Is kind of what I wanted to kind of go. Again, I don't want to say too much just in case, but I'm going to put him in short story short, long story short. Let's go with Egos here. Strong villain.
All right. Yeah, I can see your point because I originally was going to do Hellfire Club, but I feel like, again, kind of like the same thing with Will. I think season 5 is going to determine that. So I'm putting Fake Knight 11's Egos as well. I love kind of like they kind of give him like the special treatment of being like a Freddy Krueger.
Yes, dude, he was scary.
Yeah, dude, he was scary. You just know every time he's on screen, something bad is going to happen. And freaking things are going to be popping, like legit popping and snapping and all kinds of ness. So I'm putting freaking Fake Night 11's Egos as well.
Yeah, I think he's definitely got this, depending on what they do in the final season, he could definitely go up to Hellfire. I think if they would have done things a little bit differently at the end to really just kind of make him a little bit more kind of on top of things. Well, again, he is, but again, we won't get into that. He would probably be there. That's the one thing that kind of knocked him down a peg is just because, there was some stuff at the end there, but he was scary. Those first couple episodes, like when he's doing the stuff with Chrissy, dude, he was actually pretty fucking terrifying.
Dude, I absolutely agree with that. And then Desi said, man, I might give Vecna Hellfire. Kind of what you said for Billy. Everything with the backstory was awesome. It was a good twist on another twist. And yeah, I absolutely agree with that. That's why I wanted to do Hellfire Club at first, but kind of like what Brad said, the finale with Vecna, I kind of wanted more from him. So that's why he goes to 11 Egos. That could change in season 5.
It does. His story is very much just kind of getting started. He said it himself. He said, "Oh, it's the end, but we're just getting started," or whatever he said. It's the beginning of the end. I think he's definitely the best thing as from a villain standpoint that they've had yet. So I'm really excited to see where he goes in the last season.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what's up, Jeffrey Miller? I don't think he's seen season 4 yet. So we're like for right now, we will be a little careful. But if you don't want anything spoiled, just in case we accidentally let something slip or in the chat, just watch season 4 and come back here.
Yes, exactly. And I'm trying not to, just in case, I'm trying not to be blatant with anything.
It's getting harder, though.
Yeah, it is hard. Yeah,
especially when we get the max.
Ethan said Vecna was kind of lame in my opinion. My favorite villain will always be the Demogorgon. The Demogorgon was great because it was simple. Like that was again, I like the simplicity of the first season with that thing. It was creepy as a mofo. But I like Vecna more. I think Vecna is a little bit more. Again, I like the personality.
Exactly. So let's see here. Is it my pick?
Yeah, go ahead with it.
All right, let's freaking show some. Let's just hop into it, man. Let's go with freaking Jim Hopper.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just going to get straight to it as well. Jim Hopper, to me, is a Hellfire Club. It's all because of season 4. Season 4 was just, dude, he was such a badass. And he also knew exactly when to show the sympathy side of him, like the kind of like him showing his like true emotions. And then what happened at the end of the finale, with a particular scene. Hopper, man, it's just so awesome. I love him. He's always entertaining, always bringing us badass lines. So I'm putting him at Hellfire Club.
That's it. This is the easiest decision that you've given me since you said you'd pay for Taco Bell. And he's definitely going to Hellfire Club all day. Like, no, he's the one thing, like in season, not the one thing, but he's the best thing from season 1. Like he's been a top 5 character for all seasons for me. He's just fantastic. He's always got a good story.
Yeah, easily top 5 for each and every season. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude. Very relatable too.
Oh yeah, and then the chat agrees as well. And then Desi says the finale did feel like but you do see he still won. And that's true as well.
That's the conflict. If you saw me kind of bouncing around in my head, it's yeah, he did, but I would have liked to see a little bit more.
Like to me, it's like he barely won. I wanted him to more have like the Darth Vader effect in Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, or Thanos. Like
or Thanos. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, Brad, okay, your pick.
Okay, let's go with Joyce.
All right, freaking Jim Hopper's freaking love interest, man. So talk about Joyce. Bring some joy into this conversation.
She is oh man, dude. This is actually harder. When I said it, I had it in my mind, but I'm kind of bouncing around now. She was season 4, I think, kind of did her dirty. I think she in season 4, she wasn't she was kind of almost a side character. In season 4, she's got to go Hellfire though. Joyce does, because season 1 she was so good when she's looking for Will. Like, she's really what put this whole show together. She's what kind of created the whole thing.
Perfectly said.
Yeah, so she's still got to go Hellfire for sure.
Yeah, just because she said that, because season 1 without Joyce, and I can't pronounce her name for some reason right now, so I'm just going to keep calling her Joyce. But without Joyce's performance in season 1, there will be no Stranger Things. There will be no this phenomenon that is Stranger Things. So even without detailed explanation, Joyce belongs in Hellfire Club.
Absolutely, and I think she's going to have a good final season too. I mean, she's fantastic. Winona Ryder. Thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Well, I knew her name. It's just I couldn't pronounce it. You know me with butchering names. So, and
here we go.
Up, Mando's fan?
Yeah, this is a great point, dude. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Every season has distinct flavor. Season 1 was Stephen King. Yes, a lot of Pennywise in there for sure. A lot of It style stuff. Losers Club, all that stuff. Season 2 was Lovecraft Boys. Or who's the Lovecraft Boys? Lovecraft because of Mind Flayer. And Lovecraft I haven't seen, but I've heard a lot about it. Season 3 was Red Scare, very much true. And then season 4 was Freddy Krueger. A lot of Freddy Krueger vibes, and the man himself was in the season.
Yeah, abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah, Robert Englund, of course, he came in for the cameo. But the Mind Flayer, or not the Vecna felt like Freddy Krueger, dude. He was coming into your fucking dreams and shit. Like, yeah, it was cool.
1, 2, Vecna's coming for you. Sorry, I'm checking the poll real quick with Will. Okay, it's a dominant vote, so we can officially put Will at Eggos.
Okay, cool. I like it.
Yeah, again, like, let's come on, man. Like, catch him a little break. So let's put him at freaking Eggos. So, all right. So you did freaking Joyce. Let's go ahead and get Mike out of the way, just because to me, I feel like he's the most. I'll be honest with you, like everybody with great character arcs. To me, he's actually going down with each season, because season 1, he was incredible. Season 2, he was really good. Season 3, that started kind of like the downgrade of Mike. And really, in season 4, he didn't do jack shit, except for saying, I love you. Other than that, but yeah, just with the high and the low, I'm putting freaking Mike in Hawkins' lab.
Dude, honestly, it's hard because overall, he's still great. But I won't disagree with that. 4 did him a huge disservice. He was one of my least favorite characters in 4. He didn't do anything. He was just there. He could still right this wrong. He was Hellfire Club season 1. But dude, he's just gone off the rails. Like he's done nothing since then. So yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, season 5 has to it's the final season, so they definitely have to fix this Mike's character for sure. I would be disappointed.
He could go back. He could make it all the way back up to freaking Hellfire Club if they do him right. But man, I can't fucking he was literally my top 5 worst characters in season 4 because he didn't do anything.
Yeah, and what flamethrower? I'm heartbroken, man. You heard it here. Goodrow Hunting hates love. Well, Fluff, I love you, dude. Like, I don't know what the hell you're smoking tonight.
He loves you, and he loves Keith, and he loves Keith Stone. And he loves White Claws.
Oh, Keith Stone. He's so smooth. Always. All right, man. So I freaking did that with freaking good old Mike. So we got 2 more people. So hey, 2 apiece. There we go. Let's see, this is working out. So you go ahead, Brad.
Honestly, god dang, man. Okay. Oh,
You can't go wrong at this point of who we want to save for last.
Let's do Steve. We talked about him already a lot, so let's go ahead and knock him out.
Mm-hmm. Knock him out with a freaking spiked baseball bat.
Fuck yeah.
Easily the best character arc out of all the characters, man. Like, because like season 1, piece of shit, upside down. And then just we see more of his other side of his personality, man. It just keeps growing and growing and growing, especially when he gets his freaking friendship with Dustin, which is easily a highlight, and literally just reminds you of a good, like you believe him as being actual brothers without actually being brothers, man. And just hearing Steve's like ultimate dream come true, like his goal in life. It's just so like everybody freaking wants that. I probably wouldn't want as many kids as he wants, but I definitely want that vision. So yeah, hell no, I will never ask my future wife for 6. So I am putting him in Hellfire Club. He deserves to be there.
Yeah, dude, I like him a lot. Obviously one of the best characters of the show. Even in season one, he had a good arc. But as the seasons have gone on, he just keeps getting better and better and better. Season 4, he didn't do quite as much, but he was still up there in the top 5 for me. Like, he was fantastic. He's Hellfire all day. One of the best parts about this show. And again, everybody he interacts with, they always do so well together. Him and Robin were so strong together. That's why Robin for me is Hellfire. Him and Dustin are so strong together. Him and fucking everybody he hangs out with is just gold. He's just so charismatic, and so he's got chemistry with anybody he wants to have chemistry with.
Dude, absolutely. That's just a big, huge credit to the actor that plays Steve Harrington as well.
Absolutely.
So, and what's going on, Holly Klein? Holly Klein saying, Dustin and Steve are my favorite characters, and Murray.
All good picks.
Oh, all great picks. So, you know what? Since, Holly, you're here and you just mentioned Dustin and Steve, we just did Steve. Let's go ahead and just hop on into freaking Dustin, man.
Let's do it.
A never-ending story, man. And plus, just to me, Dustin is the heart and soul of the freaking kids. Like when they're in that group, I feel like he is like what they say Mike is the heart of the group, but come on, man, really? It's freaking Dustin, man. He's the brains, he's the heart, and he freaking just sells the hell out of scenes in season 4, especially the finale, man. He had like the 2 most emotional scenes in that finale, and it breaks my heart just because I feel for Dustin. I have a good attachment with the Dustin character, so I'm putting Dustin in Hellfire Club.
Dustin is the best part about this show. He is my #1 character overall for the whole season. He's definitely going Hellfire. No questions asked. There's he literally is the best part. He's the dude that just cracks me up time and time again. When he comes back from summer camp in season 2, he's got his little yellow shirt on and his socks. He's like hell yeah. And then season 3, he's doing all the stuff with Never Ending Story. And like that, he's in that car and this Never Ending Story's playing. Like, he's just singing away. He's having a great time. And season 4, he comes in strong too. Always relevant, always freaking kicking ass, always just freaking gravitating to you. And yeah, man, he's the best.
Dude. And freaking Cody Snyder is jacked as hell right now, man. Of us putting freaking Dustin in Hellfire Club.
Dude, you know what he is too? Is he's a younger version of Eddie Munson, is all he is. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about being popular. He never will. He likes to play D&D. He's going to be rocking. He's going to be rocking now. He had the most metal concert in the history of concerts. He's going to be rocking now in season 5.
Oh, man. Dude, what if he had that freaking line in season 5 going, Eddie, this is for you?
Hell yeah, he's going to fucking do it.
I will lose my shit.
Yeah, he's got to. That's going to be badass. He's going to take after Eddie. He's always the cool kid. Like, Steve has no shame. Like, Steve is way older. He has no shame hanging out with him. Eddie doesn't have any shame. He's the coolest kid in the bunch. He's fantastic.
Absolutely. Freaking Dusty Bunny there. Oh, and speaking of Dusty Bunny, or Dusty Bun, I'm sorry, Holly Klein said Dusty Bun. So yeah, there you go, Holly. Dustin and Hellfire Club.
Hell yes.
Ooh,
Matt doesn't like Eddie, dude. He comes in here freaking. Don't be doing me dirty like this, Matt.
He's being like Chad right now and stirring shit up. So I'm ignoring that comment.
He said if trash was the most amazing thing on earth.
Oh my gosh,
he
Matt.
fixed it.
Come on, yeah, it's like come on, bro. But yeah, ooh, dude. Even with a freaking bold statement, this might be an excellent segue. I'll let you decide since you're going to be picking next. Damn, where did he go? Oh, there he is. I have something to say. I put 11 in Hawkins' lab, maybe even the Russian prison. And before we get to that comment, Juan Garzon, welcome to Good Real Hunting. My character's favorites is Eddie, Will, and Billy God in Level Hellfire Club. Hell yeah.
Hell yes, I like it.
Oh yeah, but back to freaking Ethan or Ethan's statement right there with 11. Do you just want to make that a segue?
Let's do it.
All right, man. So, yeah, first off, that's a bold statement. And you know what? I don't disagree with it either because I can easily see that point. But just 11 is just one of those characters. It's just she is pretty much Stranger Things as well. Kind of like with Mike and the kids and all that. And Joyce, we said Joyce. But 11 is just, it's really hard to put her that low. So, like, the lowest I could actually put her is probably 11's Egos. And that's probably at the end of the day, that's where I'm going to put her. Just because, like, she is a very important character. She does have amazing moments, especially in the last 2 episodes of season 4. But there are also times, too, where she's just meh, like okay. So that's why I'm putting her at 11's Egos.
Honestly, I cannot disagree too much with Ethan here. It's crazy to sound. I think 11 was fantastic in season 1. She was great. She was so compelling. She was like, she was fun and whatever. But man, dude, I'm telling you, every part of her story has been the most boring part of every season for me. I mean, like this last season, season 4 was like, hey, dude, I was like, get on with this programming here. Like she was down in this, doing the thing with Dr. Freaking what's his name? Brenner. Yes. I was thinking Hinner, but that doesn't make any sense. And I was like, dude, this shit's taking forever. Like, we get it. Like she's like, she's lost, her steam. She's trying to get back. But it's like, I don't know. And then that episode with her sister in season 2 or whatever, I was like, this shit's boring. Like, I don't care. Like, it's important, but it's boring. She just, I could give you 11's Egos. I could go that high. I could do it.
Like I could even go with you with Hawk and Slab if you really want to put her there.
I would go. Honestly, I think I am going to go Hawk and Slab. I could go with Hawk and Slab on that.
I'll agree with you there because again, like I could easily see the point, and we're pretty much like split on that. So I say Hawk and Slab is an appropriate place for her.
She's definitely the most important character there, I think. But at the same time, she's just. I don't know. Her storylines are just not that good. And she's not as entertaining as everybody else above her, I don't think. So I just, I agree with Ethan, I think.
Yeah, so great point, Ethan. And thank you for sharing that opinion with us. And, oh, man. Flamethrower Fluff said, all kidding aside, Dustin and Brett remind me so much of each other. Hellfire Club all day. Love you, dude. Because I love the Dustin character. Because I'll be honest with you, I actually do kind of like my younger years. Like I would be freaking in a Dungeons and Dragons club, but instead I was doing football managing. Have to give somebody water every freaking down.
That's true. Well, hydration's important, and I like the Gatorade the most.
Well, I made Dan pretty good Gatorade during game days, so you're welcome. And then. I want to check the chat one more time to make sure.
Holly said she saved the team multiple times. That's very true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just with the whole, like, she puts L in Hellfire Club. Yeah. You know what? And, like, with the... Here, let me just read a comment real quick from Holly. I have to put L in Hellfire Club. Her pain is deep, and I can't imagine what she has gone through. Dude, excellent point as well. Kind of like the same thing with Will. And that's kind of actually a good team up, like in season 4, like at the first episode, pairing them together because they both gone through some shit.
Right. Yeah, I thought that was good. She never really has a very interesting storyline since the first season. First season, she comes in as ET essentially. And first season she's Hellfire all day in that season, but ever since then she's just been, I don't know. I think they've missed a mark on her. I think that's always been kind of one of the weaker points is her storyline. She's had some badass moments. At the in season 4, like towards the end of the season, she had some badass moments, but as far as her actual character progression and stuff, it's just been lacking for me.
Yeah, and I love Millie as the actress. Again, she has an excellent career in front of her. But I kind of agree with you, Brad. And I hope season 5 they finally give her like the full push.
I hope so. Hopefully,
like literally and figuratively.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So, all right, Brad, we're down to the very last character. We have gone through 30 or 29 characters at this point. Nobody in the Upside Down, which I'm totally surprised by. I thought we would at least have 2 people down there. So, real quickly, any change of heart with Russian Prison to send somebody to the Upside Down, or are we pretty content?
Jason, I would send down there. No, I think I'm good.
Angela, I was sent down there, and I'll be honest with you, I might even think about putting Jonathan down there. To be quite honest with you,
Jonathan. The thing is, Jonathan has had some really good moments. He's had some really good moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, that's true. Yeah, so you can't put him down there. So okay, we're pretty content where everything's at.
I just think that's one thing they're strong at is making good characters, and that's why the show is so much fun. Is because every character they give us has something going for them.
Yeah, and somebody could just relate to each character too. So absolutely with that. But yeah, I'm kind of glad we did 11 because we definitely got to save the MVP of the season 4 for last, and that's Max.
Dude, she was my favorite character.
Can we just freaking put her in a Hellfire Club and then we'll just talk about her?
I have no complaints about doing that.
All right, so let's freaking talk about her. We're putting her in a Hellfire Club because with her, Sadie Sink dominated this entire season with her performance.
Yeah, dude, she was my favorite character of season 4 in the ranking I did. I think obviously they wrote it in a way where the whole season revolved around her. They everything was all about her kind of storyline and getting away from Vecna and everything. Gave us one of the best scenes of the whole series. With the
running up that hill.
Song. Yeah, with all that stuff was cool. And honestly, she's just really she came in season 2. I wasn't quite sure at first if I was going to catch on, but she's just continued to grow throughout. She was very good in 2. She was fantastic in 3, and now she's top of the charts here. And honestly, I think she's definitely one of the best things about the show, without question.
Oh, dude, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, man. And plus, I'll be on again with Sadie Sink. That episode, with the running up that hill and all that, that was that is the moment where Sadie Sink's career is going to go nothing but up, my friend. And she was also in Fear Street of 1978.
Dude, she was great in that too. That was definitely a highlight of the whole trilogy, the Fear Street trilogy. Of course, Maya Hunk was in there too.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to mention too. She was in the opening of 1994, which is kind of funny too, because this coming Sunday, me and Destiny will be doing Back from the Dead, and we'll be talking about the Fear Street trilogy, just because it's celebrating its 1-year anniversary of the phenomenal that dominated the summer last year.
Yeah, it was good times.
Oh yeah, dude. So it was great, but freaking Max was absolutely great, and I am so looking forward to seeing Sadie Sink's career take off after it. And plus, I'm also happy too that this show has gotten songs into the top 10 of the pop charts.
I agree, man. That was really cool. Little Metallica action. It's all really cool. But yeah, I mean, she's just been she's just always kind of given the group a little bit of a flair, whenever Dustin's trying to invite her or recruit her rather to play Hellfire, and she's all like, oh yeah, let's go play or whatever. She's just freaking yanking his chain, and he's like, you're kidding with me, aren't you? He's like, yeah. And then she leaves. She's just always been the one. She wears the Michael Myers mask in season 3 for Halloween. Or was that
for season 2?
Yeah, season 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was great. Fantastic. And I love when Eddie wrote that fucking mask. Do we have a mask or anything like that? And masks go, I do have one thing. If it's just popping around the trailer.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I mean, dude, it's so great, man. So that's freaking let's freaking run down real quickly, and Brad will wrap things up. Russian Prison, we got Karen Wheeler, or pretty much the Wheelers, the mom and son, or the mom and father of freaking Mike and Nancy. We got Jason, we got Jonathan, we got Angela, and we got Chrissy. And then Hawkins Lab, we got Dr. Owens, we got Dr. Alexi, or I'm going to call him Alexi. We got Barb, we got Dr. Brenner, we got Susie, we got Yuri, we got Mike, and surprisingly, we got 11. But again, with our explanation, we feel like that's the appropriate place for her. And then 11's Egos, we got freaking Bob, we got Dimitri, we got Argyle, we got Murray, we got Nancy, we got Lucas, we got Erica, we got Billy Boy, Fecna, and Will. And to finish, the top of the top characters of the 30 we did are Robin, Eddie Munson, Jim Harper, Joyce, Steve Harrington, Dustin Henderson, and of course, Max.
Hell yeah, dude. I love it. I feel really content with that.
Oh, dude, I'm proud of this list too. So I'll be sure to share this on our Facebook group. And again, after the show's over, I'm going to post a link in the description, and also in the post tomorrow, I'll provide the link as well. So if you all want to make your tier list with our custom tier rankings, and just take a picture and to share it off on our Facebook, we will absolutely love to see that and to see what you all come up with.
Yeah, I concur.
All right, man. So we're free. Man, it's good to be back. I have 185 messages to go through real quick. So just deal with me for a minute. I got to go through all these comments.
Well, Ethan said he would have put Jonathan in the Hellfire Club, which again, we thought about it, but he did have some really good moments. He had some good moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I hope they do fix his character, or like give him like a redeeming arc in season 5, but I just don't have a good feeling about that. Antonis, what's going on, my friend? Saying, yeah, I love this list, man. Well, awesome, man. And yeah, let us know in the comment section too if you agree with our list.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think the list looks good. I feel really good about it.
Dude, I'm proud of the list, man. I know we went a little rocky with the Friday the 13th one, but this one I easily say that I'm proud of.
Yeah, I think it's solid. I think it's a good damn tier, man. Got some good characters in there.
Hell yeah, man.
Cody said he loves Maya Hawke. Dude, me too, man. I think she was fantastic.
I think she has a phenomenal career, and she just turned 24 a couple of days ago. So nothing. It's just this. She's going to go up, man. Her, Sadie Singh, Millie, who plays 11, and even freaking Joseph Quinn, who played 80. They're all going to freaking benefit huge from Stranger Things.
Absolutely. Finn Wolfhard had a very big career too already. And that's probably why he's kind of not doing as much with the show anymore, is because he's doing actual movies, Ghostbusters and shit. So Pennywise.
Yeah, absolutely. And then thank you, Cody Snyder. Great. That was a great show. Damn. Thank you so much, Cody. We always appreciate your support and everybody's support. And then Jeffrey Miller said, I'll keep this list in mind when I do watch it eventually. And I say definitely watch it. I'm surprised you haven't gotten spoiled yet. And hopefully we didn't spoil anything, because we're huge on this channel of not spoiling anything. We did play the spoiler thing at the beginning, but we still try to do our best not to spoil something. But sometimes we get excited and something just accidentally slips.
Exactly. Yeah, we try not to, though.
Yeah, we do our best to. And then saying Colonial Sullivan, was he in there somewhere?
It's
he
Colonel.
Was not. Yeah, Colonel. Sorry. Sorry, I always mispronounce that word. But I'm trying. Oh yeah, the Colonel from season 4.
Season 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't put him in because he was so small, but I'd throw him in just verbally if you want to.
Yeah. I put him in Hawkins' lab.
Same. I just didn't. He's just kind of in the middle. He's got potential to do cool shit and whatnot, and to be a nice, kind of villain. But he's just kind of there in the middle for me.
Yeah, it just doesn't do much special, but he does help carry the story along, especially with the 11th subplot. So that's my pick. All right, I think we're good with the chat. So, Brad, let's freaking wrap things up and just send everybody home for a Monday night. So, Brad, let's freaking talk about House Green. We are officially 2 weeks away.
Yes, we are, dude. 2 weeks from now, we're going to be starting a Halloween review series, which is going to be your landing pad for Halloween Ends, because we're starting July 25th. We're going to have a review every Monday between then and the time Halloween Ends comes out, with each and every one of the Halloween movies. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be joined by all these lovely people on the list here. Their links are going to be in the description when those videos come out. Chris Snyder's going to be there on Letterboxd doing written reviews. He's been doing a lot of those lately. He's an awesome dude. Check those out as well. Follow him on Letterboxd. And yeah, you'll see those awesome reviews.
Absolutely. And this ain't our only show this week, because Thursday we'll be right back on here bringing you one of our biggest, most anticipating / announced to date, we're freaking doing Rob Zombie's Halloween's, baby. And we couldn't do this alone since this is such a big matchup. We decided to bring on Halloween fan Victoria from the Final Ghouls. It's the least we can do just because the Final Ghouls did whoop our ass in some trivia this past Saturday night.
They whipped it hard, dude.
Yeah, it's my fault. I was the MVP of their team because I was freaking saying Keith and all that shit. Freaking Paco. But yeah, we're doing Rob Zombie's Halloween with the Slash Out, the 2007 and the 2009. So it's going to be a very fun matchup because we do love Rob Zombie on this channel.
Hell yeah, we do. I'm really, really excited for this matchup.
Absolutely. And lastly, this coming Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern time, which that Slash It Out will be 7:30 Eastern time on Thursday. But for Back from the Dead will be this coming Sunday at noon Eastern time. And we are just freaking talking horror anniversaries for the month of July. Unfortunately, we'll have to talk about Halloween Resurrection. I'm not looking forward to that. But we got some other exciting things with the Lost Boys and the Fear Street trilogy. Those will be the heavy ones we talk about, along with some other hidden gems we'll bring to you. So that is, again, this coming Sunday, the 17th at noon Eastern time.
Hell yeah.
Hell to the freaking yeah. So this has got to be the last comment of the night with Keith. I told you we figured out who Keith was. That's Argyle's buddy from the ever Surfer Boy pizza chain. So, hell to the yeah, man. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So, guys, once again, what did you think about our tearing up list for the Stranger Things characters? Did you agree with our list, or do you think we're wrong? And what is your all's list? Because, again, I'll put that description link below and the post on it on our Facebook tomorrow. So we get to have some little interaction. But just let us know about our list in that comment section down below, and let's get that discussion rolling.
And if you want to help us find the good reels, you can do so by finding us on Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd, Twitter, and TikTok. Those links are for you to find down below. And that's where you're going to find our freaking news for our future Tearing It Up episodes.
Oh, absolutely, dude. And, of course, you even want to support our channel because, again, we are, last time I checked, 11 subscribers away for 750 Horror Trivia Night, which that is going to be the Halloween franchise. And we need your help to get there. And how can you help us? Be sure to like this video, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe so we can get to 750. And, of course, ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding. So you all know what the next feature live streams content, and even how to Scream Halloween reviews is up and ready.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. So let's freaking get out here, dude, because I'm just I need to go visit the Upside Down, man.
Don't do that. Go get some waffles and some pizza with pineapples instead. Don't go there.
No, definitely don't go there. And
guys, don't go there.
This is for you.